Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Hummel. It's the Tier 6 German SPG, and we're located on the east spawn of Fjords. And I think you can see this Hummel's marked. Two sets of rings on the barrel, and that's because it's mine. Yes, another of my replays. Thought you might be interested in this one though. It took place this evening, so I've put it to video straight away. Okay, battle has commenced. What can I tell you about the Hummel? Well, they only built a limited number of them. They built 714 Hummels and 150 ammunition carriers, which were the same vehicle but without a gun, just to carry the ammo. And they were built by the Alkep company, and they look very much like the Nashorn. So you can easily confuse a Nashorn for a Hummel. The Hummel's different. It's got two equilibrators on the barrel, one over, one under, and that quickly tells you which it is. And I fire a quick round in there straight away on the off chance I might be able to catch one of those Skodas, but no, there was no joy there. So I'm having a quick look for counter battery. I can see a tree going down over there, just over to the right, but no. Nothing else. No other clue that there's somebody there. And I see a VK3601 and a T25-2. Well, I'm almost loaded, so I'm going to have a go at the T25 round out. Bit late. Yep, it stunned him. It landed behind him. It stunned him, but it didn't do any damage to his vehicle at all. So I'm reloading. You only carry 18 rounds of ammunition. This is very true for the real Hummels because they didn't carry that much. Well, I've had a request for fire on the T-3485 and I'm indicating my target to let them know the round's coming. And it goes in for 277. First hit of the game for me. Solid hit, and the T-3485 goes down. And then I see a KV-2. So I'm marking my target, telling everyone that's what I'm going for next, and waiting for the reload to complete. Now reloads take 25.13 seconds. It's a long reload, much longer than the M44. Fire a round in and it hits the target. No explosion. I got him, but I didn't kill him. Yes, there he is, and he's stunned and he's lost a lot of hit points, 200 hit points at least, and now he's taking fire from other people while he was stunned. In fact, they're all going for him now because he's being marked by me and he's out the game as well. Now, I'm having a quick look. There's a KV-85 in the pass and I can just about reach him over the top of that house, I think. But I've got a red line there, but not there. So I've dialed in, fire, but I hit the house. So I think actually that's the safe spot from the position I'm in. So I'm going to have to either relocate or give up on shooting that KV-85 for the moment. Right, I can see a Scorpion. Still waiting for the reload to complete. Please excuse the new reticule. I'm trying out some of the other ones that Aslains have. I fire a shot in there, but it hits the silos, so I don't get anything off that. I have a look at the T-43 because I'm being requested to fire, but I can't get a shot on him from this angle, so I'll just have to give up on trying to get him. But I'm looking around for that Scorpion again. Can't see him. Not yet. Okay, it's a Tiger P. He's in the village, in the harbour village, and the rearrangement of the harbour houses has actually been very beneficial to the tanks that are coming in from the South Pass. So they can actually hide behind the houses now, and it's very difficult to get a shot on them. Now I look at that and I try to work out, is he going to back up and go past those houses? So I line up a shot and I got reticule bloom at that precise moment, and there I see him going through and I can't get the shot on him. If only I hadn't got the reticule bloom. I was right at the limits of my field of fire, and the unfortunate side effect was that I wasn't able to get the shot off in time. Or rather an accurate shot to go between the houses. But the Tiger P has now met an Oni, and that bodes badly for the Tiger P because that Oni will tear him apart. He's got an E25 behind him and the Oni in front of him. I don't think he'll last very long, but we got that Scorpion back again. I'm dialing in. I fire a quick round out, but no, I don't get him. And the Tiger P was taken out by the E25 in the end. Right, we've got a Skoda T25 come up on the hill near the water tower. But he ducks back down again, so I can't get a shot on him there. No. Can't get a shot on the Scorpion, even though they're requesting me to fire on him. But I see the Type 64 making a run for it, and even though I got a fully blown reticule, I fire a round in, and it does hit the road near where I was aiming. But I think actually it was just an off chance that I might get him. And then all of a sudden the T43 appears, and I can hit him, but unfortunately I'm not loaded, so I can't do anything about him at all. So that's unfortunate, but I'm holding the aim on where he was, just in case he stays there. And we're going to fire a shot in, round out. And I got him! So what did pay to hold my aim on the spot, because he did get killed. So that's my first kill of the game. Scorpion. Lined up on him, waiting for the reload to complete. And he's taken out the game. There's the Skoda up on top of the hill. Trying to line him up for a shot, but it's very difficult to see exactly where he is. I fire a round in, but I don't get the kill. But I see the Type 64's gone back to their own cap, and he's trying to prevent our E25 and KV85 from capping by hiding behind that rock. So, okay, I've indicated my target to them. I'm definitely going to hit that Type 64. I'm just waiting for the reload to complete. And he's jiggling about on the spot, and at that moment precisely he pulls back, but it doesn't help because the splash takes him out. So we've got one dead Type 64, and that's my second kill of the game. And then we see the M6, and he's hiding behind that rock on the other side of the river, or the inlet. And I'm lining him up, but just waiting for the reload to complete. I've got 6 rounds left. And the round goes in, but it only stuns him. Makes that lovely sound that the Arty shells do as they're travelling through the air, as they spiral in on their targets. Well, as they spin in on their targets, I should say. And they're firing at that M6, but he's firing back, and he takes out the E25, and that's unfortunate. Okay, I fire another round in the M6. No, it hits the rock in front, so that was bad RNG. Very annoying as well, but I'm holding my aim on that area and marking my target, because I believe he's still there. I've got 4 rounds left. I've got more than enough to take him out. There's only 3 enemies remaining: the SU-12244, the M6, and their Hummel. So I fire the round in. I don't know if that hit him. I think it may have splashed him, or at least stunned him, but I believe he is still behind that rock, because the KV85 probably has been popping out to spot to see if he's there. And somebody's requesting, the AMX1375, somebody is requesting help for our SU-12244, who I think is on his side. And I fire that round in, and this time I kill the M6. So the round was right on target. I did keep a steady aim behind the rock, and it worked. Okay, now I am getting a request for help on the SU-122, but there's not a lot I can do from where I am, and the Oni is in a better position to actually go up and do something about it. Now, the SU-12244 on the enemy team was last seen up the hill, but I'm expecting him to come down that hill and possibly either come to our cap or look for me, because he knows I'm there, because obviously he's seen that I've got 3 kills already, so he must realise I'm quite active. But no, I'm looking around for the Arty. Can't see anything. Focused up here. The KV85 is going to the cap. Still no sign. No tracer at all. In fact, actually, I later found out he wasn't there at all. But then I see the SU-122, and he's making his way round to the other 2 tanks. I've got a snapshot to fire. Round goes out. Take him out from behind. 30 hit points. I got a splash on him, and that kills him. And now there's a very real chance that we will win, and I think the other members of the team realise that. And so I'm now going to make my way to the cap, and the E25 says, "Arty, stay." Well, no, I'm not that sort of arty player. I'm one of those guys who gets mobile and works at it. Okay, it looks like the SU-122 was righted, but he was hit by the enemy Arty. And there's the Hummel. He's been spotted. I'm dialing in. I've got 1 round left. Now, I didn't know that at the time. I had absolutely no idea it was my last round, but I dialed the aim in. Round out. Bang! End of enemy. End of battle. And, of course, I think you know what that means. Last round. Last kill. End of battle. Yes, you guessed it. It's a Fadin's. And I totally had no clue that that was my last round of ammunition. I wasn't watching my ammo count. I was just playing the battle and focusing on what I needed to do and where I needed to place the shells. And so I was even more surprised than you could believe that I saw a Fadin's there at the end. And that's happened to me. Well, this is my fourth Fadin's. Can't remember how many I've got now. It's that bad. But it's happened before. Whenever I've won the Fadin's medal, I actually honestly didn't realise it was my last shell in the magazine. I had no idea. The first Fadin's, I knew it was my last shell, but on subsequent ones, I didn't realise that it was my last shell, and therefore I had no idea that I was about to run out of ammo. But let's have a look and see what we got. Well, we got a first class tankers. Unfortunately, it was 5 kills, but that's not enough for an ace tanker in the Hummel at the moment. So I got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 14. And of course, because it was the last kill with the last shell of the last enemy, that means it's a Fadin's medal. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, when it comes to damage, I was only 3rd on the table. I only had 1,324 hit points of damage. The only did 1,867. But unfortunately, he was taken out by that SU-122 who came around the corner and shot him while he was trying to help the 122 on our team. And the KV-85 also managed to get more points than me, and he survived the battle because he was sitting in the cap at the time, and he actually managed to get 75, was it 75? No, he didn't actually get any cap points because he was actually looking for the Hummel at the time. So unfortunate for him not to get any cap points. He didn't get any kills, but he did do a lot of damage. When it came to kills, then yes, I was top of the table with 5, and when it came to base XP, again 953, right at the top of the table, but not enough for an ace tanker. Let's have a look at the detail report. I fired 18 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, 5 splash. Damage of 1,324 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. And I didn't relocate once during that battle. I was actually trying to test out that new position because I've never been on the Fjords Peninsula, Little Italy, since the changes. So this was a new one for me. Or at least not as an arty. I have been as a tank. So that was a difference. Now, I damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and I did damage stun assistance of 668 hit points of 6 stuns. On a premium account, I earned 43,044 credits. And after ammunition resupply, and that was a full load of ammunition, 20,160 credits, that left me with 22,884 credits surplus. I got 5 bonds for getting the Fadin's. I also received 1,429 XP, and it was times 5 because it's the celebrations for Wargaming's birthday. Happy birthday, Wargaming! And that means, and I had a personal reserves bonus going for 100%, which means I took away 8,577 experience points altogether. And there was me hoping it would be my 3rd mark, but there you go. Can't have it all. So I hope you enjoyed this replay. I mean, it really just goes to show when you are having a good game, you really don't focus on other things, on your shell count or what else is going on. You are just solely fixed on your job, and it really worked there. Even though my win 8 was only 2-3-5-0, I had a really great battle because I was so focused. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.